Hello, welcome to episode 4 of Have a Cup of Tea with Doonican, hosted, surprisingly, by me, Doonican. Today, as promised, we're going to have a think about fast charging our internal happy battery. But first, let's get that kettle on and make you a nice cup of hot drink, whatever that may be. Oh, bollocks. Who's that? Alright, Cal, you blunker. We've come for a cup of tea.
That's right, Cal. Get the kettle on.
I want a coffee and some decent biscuits.
Oh, great. You could have warned me. I'm busy.
Charming. Doing your shit podcast? Never mind with that. Let us in and put a kettle on. Put a kettle on. You muppet.
Oh, yeah, of course. Sorry, lads. Yeah, it's good to see you. Come in, then.
Are you okay, Carl? You don't seem so pleased to see us as usual. Oh, I hope we didn't interrupt you having a Tommy tank. Nah.
It's all right. I was just doing last practice for the podcast. I've been struggling with it.
We know, mate. That's why we're here. We've been listening. You need help, mate. And you need it quick. This is one of them interventions. Yes, Carl. It's been interesting in parts, but it seemed a little bit repetitive and shit, Carl, it was. Dallas dishwater and painful, like going to the dentist and he's got no drugs left. We know you mean well, mate, but it ain't no good.
Yeah, well, lads, no, what can I say? Yeah, well, we've been mates nearly 40 years, haven't we? Yeah, I appreciate the honesty. I know you're right. That's why I'm struggling with it.
What are you doing it for? There's no bloody need. Give it up, mate. Let it drop. Forget about it.
No, I am going to do it.
Do you mind if I do this conversation in the accent of a gentleman from Liverpool? I've got an audition next week. Great part. Liverpudlian underworld crime boss. I need to get into the role. Oh, no. Your normal voice is bad enough. Look, Cal, we know you mean well, but it's not working. Look, you want to be good, don't you? Like the Blind Boy podcast. But he puts an entire week into it. You're not going to do that, are you?
Yeah, no, you are right. 2 days, at maximum 2 days. Yeah, definitely.
Well, if you had his brain, which you haven't, you'd still be well behind, wouldn't you? So you'll be lucky if it's 10% as good as his stuff, wouldn't you?
Yeah. 100% you I got his brains, mate. 100%, not a patch. Yeah, I know you're right, but I am going to keep trying. You know, I've got a year to get better. I've given myself a year to get better.
Look, mate, we're going to help you. It'll be a laugh. It's a good idea what you're doing, but it doesn't flow like it is. We'll do it together. You'll supply the tea. Yeah, and you make the tea, you lazy get.
Oh, and get some decent biscuits in. These are pants.
That's great stuff, lads. Oh, no. Oh, fantastic. Thank you. Brilliant. Superb.
Well,
You're being recorded, lads, so you better introduce yourselves.
Hello, everybody. My name is Eddie, but they call me Big Ed on account of my massive
Personality and frame. I am 6'7". That's right, 6'7".
Hello, everybody. My name is Leroy. I'm an actor now. I used to work with these gentlemen. These chaps call me Lee because I think because it sounds a bit like Leeds. You'll probably realise by now that they support Leeds, don't they? At least two of these chaps. Hello, everybody. My name is Dan. I call myself Dan because that's my name, innit? What else would you call yourself? And I talk proper because I come from down south where people speak proper. So, there you go. So this week, you're doing the battery fast charge, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Flow, yeah. Like flow, yeah.
Course we know from the work of Michaela Csikszentmihalyi. He was an Hungarian psychologist, wasn't he?
So, are we going to say about how do you know when you're in flow then?
Course we am. We'll say it's like when, you're lost in the moment, you're completely immersed in something. You lose track of time, you don't think about anything outside of what you're doing. You forget the cares of the world.
I'd get flow playing football. Yeah, I'd always get flow playing football because I'm bloody great, mate, But I tell you what, not so much now. Not so much now. I'm falling apart now. But I still get it playing the drums, Yeah, still get it playing the drums.
I get it whilst acting, especially on stage. Oh, sorry. I get it whilst acting, especially on stage.
I got it last time I went to watch you in a play.
Really?
But only after you stopped. No, only joking, you mice, mate. I get it when I am riding me bike, push bike and motorbike, and when I'm watching me birds. I was in a flow state at my last Doonican performance. Yeah. That's enough of that, ain't? You're going to sing your song now, Cal? It's got to be half time, mate. I know.
I'd say, it's got to be, hasn't it? I was thinking about this song. It was recorded and released by Robot Radio. I think it'd be appropriate. It's called Untapped Market. It's about privatising and profiteering from water.
I'm not playing it now in front of you lot. No. This instead, this is a live recording from last week, Little Place, I played in last week. My garden is underwater. There's a swamp in my garden. The cellar is flooded. And yet I got a letter from Severn Trent this week saying there's a water crisis. The severe water shortage is going to put my water prices up. Did you know at the Davos, the UN said there's water bankruptcy in the world? Yeah. And yet, Jacob Rees-Mogg and all these cronies are investing in the water companies. Boom! So this song, is about that. There's money falling from the sky, frowned upon by passers-by. Looks like rain to you and I. It's an untapped market. It's an untapped market. Tragedy for the entrepreneur. Only thing like they move them to test. So I start to do the chest.
It's an untapped market. It's an untapped market. Well, we can go half the days without food. Hippies and snowflakes want to prove it's a great motivational tool. It's an untapped market. It's an untapped market. 62 goes for innovation. People can get out of the station when they're well fed and watered. Money falling from the sky, found upon by passers by. Looks like rain to you and I. It's an untapped market. It's an untapped market. It's an untapped market.
Hey, Cal, that's almost clever. A song about water in an episode about flow. Yeah, and I tell you what, bleeding daylight robbery. Talk about crimes. The great train robbery, always banging on about that. Well, this is the great drain robbery. Stealing the water off us bloody fat chat that was our water. She sells it to her mates, then we get fleeced.
Ah, did you know it's something like 85 billion paid out to shareholders since it's been privatised? And all the while they've been dumping shit in the rivers and not doing any repairs.
Nice one, Ed. You got that off the Blind Boy podcast, didn't you?
Facts, mate. Facts. That's all it is.
Getting back to the subject, charging your happy battery. What moves it from a gentle charge to a fast charge flow?
Yeah, it's a combination of things, I think. You know, like your brain's engaged, you're concentrating, you know, you're physically active with the football and with the acting, what you're doing, Leroy. With the others, you're with the others, aren't you? You know, it's like you're in a community. You're all together, innit? And we're going to say how you get the fast charge flow then. I reckon it's generally certain kinds of activity, you know. Creative stuff, drawing, creative writing, you know. Art, music, sport, bird watching.
So, how can we help then, Cal? Would it help to go through the 5 charge points for the happy battery you said last week?
Ah, so you did listen then? Yeah, that'd be good.
Fantastic.
I'll do them in my audition accent. Oh, bloody great. Is there an opposite of flow? That's what he gives me. Right.
Okay, think like you've got a battery inside you that runs down by the stress and shit of life, but it's fucking rechargeable, and you can charge it through 5 different inputs. You think about Cal's little alien mate from episode 3, look her up. He's got a big head with a big visible brain, massive eyes, a big visible heart, massive fucking hands, and a big clown feet.
Massive big clown feet, like Ed's.
Them in proportion with my massive.
You charge your brain, for example, by doing stuff like by exercising it, puzzles, learning, thinking. Through your eyes by noticing the positives, you know, spotting the good stuff going on. Through your heart by helping others, caring for and supporting others.
Like we're doing for you now, you bellend. Listening to you and your crap accent.
Through your hands, which symbolises making connections, being part of stuff, making contacts, social groups, communities like sports clubs, hobby groups, faith groups, etc., etc.
Bloody hell. I'm drowning in phlegm here.
And the fifth charging point, the big feet, illustrating how physical activity, movement and all that malarkey can charge the battery. Getting back to the subject, charging your happy battery, what moves it from a gentle charge to a fast charge flow?
Yeah, so are we saying it has to be like a combination of things?
It starts with something you enjoy doing.
It needs clear goals, aims, something to achieve. Not too easy and not impossible.
Something that requires concentration. You can lose yourself in, but you ain't gonna be kept safe. Like if you am playing rugby, you can let yourself go because the ref is keeping an eye on the rules.
Since when did you bother with rules?
You am involved, you am in control of your input into the thing. You am using your skills. It's a challenge for your skills, but it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. It's doable. It's a stretch, but it ain't too much. Yeah, doable, but it's not easy. Like having a wank without access to porn.
You always lower the tone, Dan.
No, he's right. You get lazy. It's hard when you have to use your brain and memory to get going. Don't you mean it's not hard? Your memory's in black and white then, before cars and TV.
Anyway, the point he makes is a good one. It's good exercise for your brain. Doing things differently. Anyway, let's get back to the subject.
You can tell when you're doing well. Like when you score a goal, you do a good tackle, or you apply some paint well to a painting. You're getting feedback.
Where's the feedback coming from?
Hell, that's a surprisingly good point coming from you, ain't it, Cal? Yeah, from yourself, I suppose, ain't it? Recognising you're hitting your goals. Like when you've been sitting waiting all afternoon to catch a bird in flight, concentrating, then you get that photo.
What if you've set yourself too hard goals and feedback comes from yourself that it's shit or you're wasting your time?
Hey, Cal, you can't get into that now, mate. Negative self-talk and all that. No, don't do it. That's an whole other episode. Man, that's a month's worth of episodes, mate. Do it another time. Maybe next week. Have a think about it.
Expectations, self-talk. That's why it links with the right kinds of activity. Not too hard, not too easy. A bit of a stretch, but nothing that's going to break you. Anyway, Cal, we don't have to explain it all. We're slackers now, innit? If people are interested, they'll follow it up for themselves. We've just given them a little taster, innit? A little hint at it. We are just there for a cup of tea and a laugh.
No, Dan, you're right. Definitely.
Part the kettle on then.
Did you enjoy your cup of tea this week? I hope you did. It was a bit unusual, wasn't it? I hope you liked it anyway, and that I'll see you next week for episode 5 of Have a Cup of Tea with Cal Doonican. Bye for now. Take care. See you soon.